Wipeout HD in the Fury expansion pack is a blazingly fast-paced, futuristic combat racer with a beefy roster of game modes, ships, tracks, and multiplayer features. First things first, this game oozes with style. It really nails its futuristic sci-fi racing aesthetic. It's minimal but functional. Quick loading times, easily navigable menus, and elegant minimalism give Wipeout a seriously slick presentation. On the gameplay front, you've got more options than you can shake a stick at. 20 unique tracks, each with a rather different reverse mode, fit nicely with the game's 8 different modes: single race, tournament, time trial, speed lap, zone, zone battle, eliminator, and detonator. Single race, tournament, and time trial are pretty self-explanatory. Speed lap gives you a free boost and a target lap time to beat. Keep racing around the track until you get it. Zone mode changes up things a bit by making you race solo for as long as you can. The catch is you can't slow down. Your special zone ship just keeps going faster and faster over time. Try to last as long as you can until you lose control and explode from hitting the walls too much. Zone Battle expands on this by adding 7 other contenders and the ability to charge up your boosts, selectively timing when to launch into the next speed bracket. Boosting will drop a barricade that slows down your enemies if they hit it, all the while you're struggling not to fall behind yourself or hit their barricades. It's pretty crazy. Eliminator is pretty much race deathmatch, with points and the ability to briefly face backwards for shooting your enemies. Rounding out the game types is Detonator, a unique mashup of zone mode and minesweeper. Shoot spawning mines, drive fast, and don't explode yourself. It sounds simple, but oh, it's hard. With around 160 single-player events to play through, there's no shortage of challenge on the campaign front. Wipeout also supports a full suite of online multiplayer with full friends and lobby support. Single track, tournament mode for up to 8 players give this game some serious legs. Persistent stat tracking, character ranking, and post-race characteristic awards give each race some meaning and personality. On the local side of things, Racebox mode allows you to play through all the various totally customizable game modes in either solo or 2 players split screen. Additionally, online and local leaderboards for each track and race keep things competitive and give you a time to work to beat. On the visual front, the graphics are fantastic. You'll be getting a fluid 60 FPS and 1080p, and it's one of the first games to support 3D come this April if you've got a fancy TV. Overall, the graphics are truly high def. They're crisp and clean and a perfect match for the aesthetic of the game. I'm sure you can see for yourself here that the graphics need no backing up from me. A really awesome touch is playing in zone or detonator mode. Instead of being the fully textured visuals of the track, you get a fluid wash of colors that pulse, fluctuate, and react to whatever music and sounds are happening on your screen. Wipeout also nails its sound on all fronts. A computerized female announcer is spot on for the sci-fi vibe of the game, giving you warnings as to incoming missiles or your new lap record. Sound effects are also top-notch across the board, with explosions, quakes, and turbo boosts rocking your subwoofer. Fans of pulsing techno, eat your hearts out. Wipeout HD and the Fury expansion combine to give you 15 amazing electronica tracks from top artists around the world. I hope you've got yourself a nice 5.1 setup because they're completely mixed in surround, which is totally and completely awesome. When it comes to soundtracks, it'd be hard to find a better match for a game like this, but if you do prefer your own music, Wipeout has full custom soundtrack support. Lastly, the abundance of trophies will push you to do all sorts of crazy things, like beat impossibly fast speed laps, or pop a mid-air barrel roll on a track with no jumps. Overall, Wipeout HD and the Fury expansion is a slick racing game that'll keep you coming back for quite some time. Design gets an 8.5, gameplay 8.0, presentation an easy 9, replay value 8.0. Overall, Wipeout HD and the Fury expansion get an 8.0.